Numero Uno, I'm the one, not the two. Yeah, I'm good, thanks for asking, how are you? Numero Uno, I'm the one, not the two. They seem to be confused, so let me show them what good music is. They full of lies and let me tell them what the truth is. Ain't worried about what you said, he said, she said. Ain't shit but what the king said. Focus on my riches, I'm just trying to keep my team fed. Making sure my children eat. On tonight's episode of the Numero Uno podcast, we got college life and the struggles as a college student, in-office pet peeves, and life on the road as a trucker. What up, world? What up, world? I want to welcome y'all to the Numero Uno podcast. We are the one and not the two. I'm your host, Young South, and I'm here with my fabulous co-host.
It's your girl, Lil Nanny from the trap, but I ain't a trapper though. And next we got...
It's Shawan, a.k.a. Sis. And who that?
Jewel, that social worker.
Yeah, okay.
Damn.
So what's going on with y'all, man? Everybody feeling today?
It's been a day.
Been a day.
Tired, for real.
Tired.
But you know,
Y'all niggas gotta wake
it's
up
been
now.
rough. I know, you're right. I mean, we're gonna get this game started. That'll wake me up a little bit. I'm ready.
Man, I got shuffle on some shit.
Oh,
Nigga, you just gotta mix it up on the table, nigga.
Hold on, that's it. Nah, man. How many cars we supposed to get?
See, do we need to be pulling out the instructions, or we going, how we doing this? House ruling it? We gonna go play as we go? How we doing?
so we getting an odd number. We getting 7.
We know what she got.
Already, there you go.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, I'ma cheat every chance I get.
We got 7. We gonna do 7. Everybody got 7 cars?
Yeah.
7.
I'm saying she gonna say that sitting next to me like.
Hide your cars, hide your wife.
All
I
right.
think I'm good.
All right. So, what is the color here?
We gonna do blue to get it started. Yeah.
Okay, we gon' switch it up already. Cause I don't know what y'all need.
You had to be the
We're
one.
gonna get it popping real early out here.
Oh, no, we're not doing that. We're not doing that.
So hold on.
Early.
Draw two. That mean I gotta draw 4 cards?
Unless you got to draw 2.
Nigga, we stack over here.
Well, shit, since you talking all the shit.
Wait.
No.
Colors and numbers. House rule. Here we go.
Damn.
Colors and numbers.
No, you can't do that.
We don't
I got
do
8 of
this.
these.
We don't do this.
Take that back.
See?
You gotta do a draw 2.
God was on my side.
That's
A
like
draw
shit.
2.
So I gotta draw 4
That's all you can do on that is a draw 2. So you got 4. That's the house rule, okay?
Yeah, cause she was about to be sure with it.
Don't put no black cards in no draw 2.
No, it's color. We playing colors and numbers. We didn't say that.
Colors and numbers. One card at a time.
Oh, see, damn, niggas got skipped anyway.
Back until my turn.
So, Jude, tell me something about college life, y'all.
Oh, college?
Like, you a college graduate
Between
too,
you
right?
and I.
Yes, sirski.
It's a vibe.
A vibe.
Yeah, it's so fun.
2020 the year.
But too much work. All they do is work you. They
y'all
say,
remember-
we preparing you for the real world. No, you're not.
They say college students do a lot of partying though.
They do,
Man,
but
we was turned
yeah.
up. My parties used to get shut down before midnight.
Oh, man.
I'm trying to tell you.
Y'all was
I used to be
turned in.
asleep.
That mean we
I wasn't partying until midnight. I was asleep before midnight.
This one was sleep at 9 p.m. Okay, let's start this.
Too lit or what?
Too late.
I said I can't drink no more. That's what I told them. I said, I can't drink no more.
Our jungle juice used to have Everclear,
Yes.
Black
Yes.
Bacardi, Gold Bacardi,
Oh hell no.
and then just a little something in it, make it mystery flavor.
That
You know what I'm
sounds-
Yeah, you
saying?
can tell that's a college day because ain't nobody even drinking none of that no more. No,
Do you know
drinking
that?
that. What?
I think that sounds like a rough morning. So what was your major? What you majored in?
Whew. It's a whole mouthful. Counseling and Human Services, minor in psychology.
One, son, you get some paper in, y'all.
Okay,
Hey, what
sound like
you
it to me.
want? What you got?
Computer information systems with a focus in cybersecurity. So basically, I can hack stuff really.
Smart a little bit.
There's a little something though. Ain't too crazy. Ain't too crazy.
A whole lot of money at the table.
Yeah, I'm
Here you
saying.
go.
I'm about to say, why is it always on me when the game stopped? That is not
That's good. So y'all was on campus when y'all went? Y'all lived on campus?
That to me, that's the only way to go to college.
Yeah, if you don't live
That's
on
only-
campus, you're
you
not
miss
really
out.
getting the real life of
Yeah.
college. Because if you're living back at home, you gotta drive. You gotta meet your friends there. You don't have no friends because you keep coming back and forth. It's just like, oh, hey, friend. That ain't your friend. You don't know them. But when you live there, it's like, oh, no, that's my friend.
Yeah, you go
we
to
eat lunch
all
together.
the-
We go to dinner together. We go to parties
Oh,
together.
yeah.
What else we do together? Maybe miss class together. You know.
Okay.
You don't know.
Because of the parties, huh? The late nights. What they say early mornings, huh?
Yeah,
yeah.
I was late to final, trying to tell you.
Don't do that.
Went to bed at 4 a.m., walk into class, I get there,
What game are
the
we
last person presenting is gone. So next thing, it's your turn. You better
on
get
you.
to
Who skipped me? Janae put a skip down for me. Wait, sorry.
it. How you get skipped and he after me?
Oh, it's my turn. Sorry.
Either way, I was in the class, I walked in there, last person presenting, going that drink, he let me go. And everything was straight good to go. But, you know, I can't lie, I would not recommend, do not miss or be late to no finals. That's
So
no.
you walking in there, you
About to
walking in
skip
half
your teeth.
sleep, right? Crusty your eyes and shit. You like, hold up, I'm in.
Still trying to wake up.
Nigga,
Oh, dear.
I was just grateful it was a podium because I had on pajama pants, bro.
Late and
Woke up, just ran to the shuttle, bro, because it was on another campus.
That's okay though, because it seemed like you passed that final and got up out of there on a good note.
A B, baby. It wasn't even about to skin on my teeth.
Okay.
Yo, you know what I'm saying? When it gave him a good old presentation. Yes, man.
So how y'all go about picking y'all like y'all majors or whatever y'all want to go to college?
I would say for me is I always had an interest in technology, and I always knew that if I was to get a job, I knew that technology would be involved in some facet. So I'm like, okay, let me do something where I can technically apply this to IT, but I can also go do this at any other business because it's 2025. Everything going digital, everything going paperless. So literally, I could work anywhere and make an impact.
Yeah, nowadays you gotta have some type of knowledge because I have a computer. If you don't,
You won't have a job. You gonna lose your job.
Okay.
Yeah, you ain't gonna have no
I'm
job.
trying to tell you.
So what school y'all went to?
Well, hold on. Let me round that back. Let me tell you how I picked my major. Okay?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Huh.
Social
I
work.
love helping people. You know what they say? You want to help people so much, do this major. No, for real. So I started to be I wanted to be a physical therapist. So chemistry was too hard. I said, oh girl, you gotta graduate in 4 years. You gotta find something. So that's what I had to do. I had to find something. So I said, oh, what am I good at? What can I really, make a difference in the world? So I did counseling and human services. But, let me little slip in that, our college we went to was a PWI.
Predominantly white institution.
That part. But don't even try playing me like that, because y'all already know I went to the real what? The real HU. Period. Okay, your turn.
So do you work with kids or were you with adults with your counseling?
Where do I work? I am a supervisor, but I also do work with kids and adults. Yep. I do therapy too.
wow, you're doing a lot. Yeah, I like that though. Get that money, honey.
No, don't let them fool you. Them loans don't go nowhere. They just keep on adding and adding.
Yeah,
You ain't paying? You gotta pay.
No, you didn't hear. They put a pause on that.
Oh, all
They're
right.
mine frozen right now. They frozen.
But that's a hardship where a lot of people would say that's their reasoning for not going to college. What would you say to those who would kind of step back on college because of the money portion of it?
That's a good question. I would say honestly, if you have a skill and you can learn something that you don't need to go to college, go take a trade school, classes, certifications. That's the better way. Or honestly, networking. You don't need to know nothing. They're gonna teach you everything you want to know at this point in time. All the stuff I learned in school, the job could have taught me. I didn't even have to.
That is a fact. Every job is going to train you. They will train you because everybody do everything different.
Don't let that be the hold up though, because you can get loans and your name can pay them loans.
The government got plenty of money.
Yeah.
They got. You just gotta go find it. They got plenty of money.
You're right, and you want it bad enough, you'll get it.
I had no plan. I was a first generation college grad. My dad, he been a blessing to me, but he took a long time just to finish, regular college. So I said, Lord, if I'm gonna do it, I got to do this the right way. I learned, you know what I'm saying? You say your children's supposed to be better, so he made sure I was better. I went and applied for that FAFSA. I don't know how you say FAFSA or FAFSA. FAFSA.
FAFSA.
It's okay. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I went and got them
it's
loans.
FAFSA, not FAFSA.
What? See, here we go.
That's that college argument right there. The student loans now.
You said you ain't had to go.
That you bring up because trade school, like you said, a skill that got me into, you know, what I do as far as medical things, and I went to the trade school, so it is another option, you know. And like you said, money can never be the holdup because that's not free either. But you know, when you say you do something that you love, when they say it's not work, you know. So for sure. You just gotta figure out what you really want to do and go for it. I mean, the money will come.
So,
don't let fear hold you back.
Yeah.
Never let fear hold you back, or you're gonna be held back forever.
Yeah.
What y'all was eating that car? Y'all was on campus. Y'all was cooking.
Oh, you know what they say, that freshman 15, you eating
What's
them
that?
cookies, some chips.
The ways you
It's
gain.
when you gain weight. You just eat everything.
So yeah, literally, it don't matter if you play a sport, you gonna gain weight. Okay. They give at our school we had 200 meal swipes. Mind you, that's for one semester. That's from August to December. You can eat 4 times a day.
Yep.
Just for the hell of it. You ain't gotta be
The
hungry.
food was pretty good though.
At the beginning of the month, you gonna be hungry at the
Hey, we definitely used to be bartering swipes and all. Hey, bro.
You want to eat?
Yeah.
Okay, let's eat on my card today.
Yeah. Had to make it work.
That's strong.
That's only.
Nah, but the food was good. I would say all schools not like that, but the food was good.
Our food was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. It was good.
But I always went back home for my home cooked meals for my good old host.
How old were you went home?
Oh, college, you know, I met friends, but I was still like, I gotta go home. I went home every weekend to get my hair done, to eat good meals, and to work. So yeah, I had to include that, and to work.
See,
So yeah, I enjoyed it. What you go home? No?
I was one of them kids. I wanted
yellow.
to stay. Snap! It's
It's my turn.
I was one of them kids. I wanted to stay at school. Fall break, winter break, spring break.
Michael said, "I'm gonna get away."
Trying to get out of our way.
I went away for a reason.
I am not going
I
home.
told my mama I'm only gonna be here during the summertime. Okay, I would work. My job was close to school though, so that's why I wanted to stay at school. I was running up. When you in school, you tax exempt.
No.
I'm getting that money, honey. You know what I'm saying? I ain't make no question about that one.
So now that y'all working, y'all got jobs in y'all fields that y'all went to school for? Or?
Yeah, so I'm a supervisor, and I was so pressed to be in the system of foster care as a worker, and here I am, a supervisor of it. So it's been nice. I licensed foster parents. Pretty good.
You work from home?
Oh no, I got a hybrid schedule, so I work from home Thursday and Friday,
all right,
Monday
sweet.
through Wednesday. You know, I'm in that what they call in the office.
And always.
In the office.
So y'all in the office work? You work in the office
Now
too?
we more on my level. Yeah, that office life.
So what's some of the pet peeves of working in the office?
Where do
Because I don't work in the office. I'm asking. I know y'all do. Y'all guys got all the jobs, but I ain't.
I think the biggest thing is having to deal with so many different personalities on a day-to-day basis. It's an everyday type of thing, you know, and I work in medical, so I'm dealing with my co-workers as well as patients who may or may not even really be sick or not, you know how that goes. But
They just off work.
They bored.
you know, so it's like you deal with a lot of different personalities and your own in that too. So it's kind of like you gotta pick and choose your battles though.
Hell yeah.
But you know, they will push you. Co-workers in that office as close as everybody on top. They will push you to the edge. You get you real close. I'm telling you.
They say the people you work with, your family. You think that's true?
Oh man.
Well, I don't consider them my family, but I can tell you one thing. When I'm at work, I go in the break room and there's dishes in the sink.
Dishes.
I get that. But that
So because I'm the manager of the office, I do what? I rinse the dishes and put them in the dishwasher.
Oh no, she.
So you like?
But we don't have no children at the job.
But you damn near a mother, okay?
Okay, I come home from work. My son and cook breakfast. His dishes where they at? in the sink. I tell him, rinse your dishes and put them in the dishwasher. Same thing in the office, you know? Like, so in that sense, I can see what they saying.
It's relatable.
So you deal with patients, people calling in and shit on the phone with you?
Man, I tell you sometimes, if a patient call once and you say, okay, we'll get back to you, they gonna call 15 minutes later. Because if you don't make their problem your problem, they gonna keep calling until you do. You know, it's like, I'm the only person, I'm the only patient. He can't be worried about nobody else but me. He need to do this for me right now. What are we doing? What are we doing? He got to make money. He got to see other patients. You're not the only one. Hold tight. He gonna take care of you.
He busy.
You know. But it's like where I work at is a multi-practice facility. Okay, so I run the front desk for 4 different offices.
Oh shit.
I hope they pay me
I'm dealing with 4 different.
Are you getting 4 salaries? What's happening?
I'm not even getting paid enough to work one. Okay, let's go back there.
That don't sound right.
But you know,
Never heard that.
that's what happens when you're good at your job. They want to add. That's another thing. You know, in an office, you know, that's how that go. Everybody got a position, but it's about 3 people that's not gonna do their job, and then the one person who do good, they gonna pick up the slack. Can you? You know, so
Hell nah.
again,
You be like, I'm mine, but I'm gonna do it.
it's on me right there. Like it get real bad over that phone sometime, and then you get people calling. They don't want nothing. They don't have nobody else to talk to. The elderly, you know, they just. How was your day? How can I help you?
Did you hear me the first time?
I'm here to help you. How can I help you?
Oh, no.
Oh, it's so nice out today. It's been cold.
Oh hell no.
Hold on one moment, man. I got another call. Like what? Small talk is not what I'm here for.
Yeah, you gotta
Can I help you? No.
Cause shit, you still gotta see them folks too, so you can't turn up on them.
Yeah.
You show up in that joint. Yeah. So I called on Monday. You had a lot to say. Oh my God.
Can you handle that? I'll be right back.
And that's when you're gonna see if they your family or not. Is y'all gonna have my back when they come up in here?
Looking around and
Just
shit
gonna
like,
be
I gotta handle this. Ooh.
Yeah, we done had a few of those irates. Like I said, patients come in there, they, you know, some of them got mental health, you know, they come in there and cuss you out and come across the desk on you. All you can do is back up and call the police. But you know where I work at, they take a little while to get there. I tell you.
That fight or flight might kick in.
Okay.
Might gotta fight, baby.
Might gotta get out of there.
Yeah, no, definitely gonna fight. No,
But
don't
see,
do that one.
I work in a small office. Like I said, it's multi. So everybody has their own small little group of people in their own little space. So it's not too many co-workers per se. You know what I'm saying? So y'all work in a different type of office. Like how things
There we
work.
are.
I got a lot to say, but let me tell you this story, y'all. I got, where do I work again? I have these people. It's a team. They call case management.
She talking about where I work. Do she want to be there?
It is a team of case management. Their team is 5 people.
That shit back.
They wanted to be very petty and catty. They wrote their team name on the snacks. So it's popcorn, it's like case management.
Wait.
Case
So social
management.
workers can't
So
have
one
none.
person buy the snacks, but the whole team can share, but ain't nobody else in this
Yeah, no, only their team can eat the snacks, but they in the break room. Why they in there? Put it in your office. Why they in there?
So the snacks was on display?
Oh yeah, that sure was. Look at this picture.
With a sticky note.
The Post-it note.
Yeah, with a sticky note. Case management. That is a pet peeve of mine. If it's yours, put it with your stuff. Why is it in the space of open? I don't ever snap.
Yeah, 'cause that's free game, man.
I looked at it. I sent it to sis. I said, y'all, look at this. People writing their names on their snacks.
And they gonna say, oh, we don't have a problem with you. Seem like a problem to me.
Okay.
I'm like,
That's petty.
Yeah.
At least it's snacks and they tagging it in the public. People go in my personal cabinets and use my product in my cabinet.
Oh, hell no.
Oh no.
So that ain't no pee. That's a fight. We about to
And
fight.
if anybody know me, I don't like people touching my stuff. Like touching my stuff.
Especially without asking.
Yeah, but all
Don't
that
do
shit.
that.
You got germs in there.
Yeah.
We got a whole closet. Post-it notes, paper clips, stapler. But they want to come up on my desk and take mine.
They're like, oh, it looks
touch my pens.
so organized.
Okay, that's what it is. Don't touch my pens.
You got the good pens, don't
And
you?
that, you know what?
I'm
They
gonna-
lying on that paper.
Real pretty.
Yes, we do.
I know how that
We
be.
spend a little extra money on ours.
See, that's why they use. I'm guilty.
You in there too, ain't you?
Yeah.
See, this that black people shit with this Uno. Come on, who next?
I think you go.
Oh no, it's not. Cause I drew a card. I don't have anything.
So that mean I'm out to bust y'all ass. All right, go ahead.
I'm sorry, you got to go again, baby. So, what am I?
That be
One
that
of my pet
shit.
peeves is when they hire somebody with 20 years of experience, 4 degrees,
Say it louder for the people in the back. Cause
then,
I don't think it
then the
hurts.
person stop, and I'm supposed to train them, but they make double what I make. So I'm confused as to how this math even math. It seemed like I'm supposed to get paid for her job, and she should really be getting paid for mine.
Yeah.
But you know,
She can't do hers.
yes, and it's just crazy. I can't wait till I'm 20 years out of school, don't know nothing no more about technology, and I can take advantage of the young folk. Hey, can you show me how to password protect a PDF?
Go use Google. Like,
Google exists.
It's something
YouTube
that-
University. I try to tell them it's all available for you to
Everywhere.
find out.
All
But
you need
yeah,
to click of a button.
I'm telling you, I
And
can't
that's
do
the
it.
difference between them and us. Cause what we hate. We use science fair project. We couldn't Google nothing.
it wasn't
No,
no
you
way.
Encyclopedia.
I was just about to
You
say.
doing
My
real
grandmama
research.
had a whole
And newspaper.
alphabet.
I'm about to say I had to.
Newspaper,
Yeah, we had to
magazine,
really
we cut and
research and
paste
shit, yeah.
real stuff.
we had,
We couldn't.
you had to go on
Why not?
MapQuest to get your directions.
Okay, we wasn't.
You had to
looking
make
up
sure you
nothing.
Wait.
read them before you get on the
Y'all
road.
had the paper maps too, didn't y'all? Or that before you?
Or you gonna write
I
it
wasn't
down?
using
Have
that.
No,
you?
you gotta write it down.
Print it out. Print it down. Ain't nobody know me. That old guy.
I would have never left the house.
Tell you
Hey,
that.
I'm not, man.
I would have never left the damn house.
So-
For
so-
real.
No.
So what's one thing working in the office that if you could change like for everybody, what's one thing you would change to make like to implement something like a rule or procedure or something to make the office better?
If you can't do your job, you gotta go.
On period.
After a certain
wild,
probational
though.
period, I say reasonably 6 months.
Okay.
If 6 months after you start, you can't function independently for most of your 40 hours a week.
Oh, you a good boss, cause 6 months is a long time.
It is. That's what I'm
For somebody else to be holding you down on my
You know
clock
what I'm
every
saying?
day.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I'm
I
reasonable.
agree with that.
I'm 6 months after the fact. It's like you kind of incompetent. You kind of incompetent. Cause I learned my job in 2 months.
I think a good office just takes good management. I just feel like you have to be
The
for
supervision.
the people. You know, you have to understand everybody's job if you at the top. You cannot be at the top. And that ain't even that ain't just office, that's all jobs. But mainly in the office because in medical, it starts with the front desk, the patient. It goes to the doctor and the patient. That then goes to the billing. The company runs off the money.
Fact.
Everybody's got a job to do. If it's all done right, when it gets to the billing, that money gonna come back around and it's gonna keep moving.
Yeah.
So I just feel like you said, everybody in their positions need to be doing their jobs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like good
I agree
management.
on that
Good
one.
management. The people at the top need to know what it is to do the job at the bottom.
So you
No, wait, hold on. I gotta say mine because they might agree to this. Don't have meetings that can be sent over an email.
Oh,
Why
that
you meeting for something that you could have typed in an email? You could have told me that in an email. You want to have a whole entire meeting. No, let's not do that. You wasting time. So this is what she's saying. People need to know how to do their job because people who don't know how to do their job, they do that. They waste time. Just in the office having meetings and, oh, I'm busy. Doing what? Having pointless meetings? You
So
ain't
that could
busy.
be going to production, getting something done, being productive, right?
And how many trainers could you got that need?
You be getting rejected,
You know
same
what
thing.
I'm
Pay
saying?
attention.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the problem. Yeah. See what I'm saying?
So do y'all like having y'all work with y'all boss is in office, or y'all like would y'all rather boss there or no boss there?
I cannot. I'm an independent worker. Independent. I like to be by myself, but I like to work with people who on my level. I like people who gonna make me sharp. I want somebody in the office who know more than I do.
Yeah.
So if it ever come a time I don't know something, I got somebody to kind of ask, but they're not gonna just give me the answer. They might point me in the right direction, and I gotta figure it out on myself. Who's on me? Uno, baby, go ahead for the camera. All right, baby. But yeah, that's my main thing for real. Is I would rather much work independently because I know I work very fast than the average person. In fact, even when I was younger, I used to do presentations. They tell me, "Oh, you talking too fast." I'm thinking I'm talking slow. Cause I read so fast.
You nervous? You try to hurry up?
Y'all listening slow.
Yeah, right. In my head, I'm like, I'm talking to perfect speed. But you know, I had to tone myself down. But that was one of the main things that actually benefited me to become.
It ain't your go.
Hold on,
It's not your
baby.
go.
Janae, put that card down.
I put down that for sure. Had Uno
I
for
didn't know it was
5
my
seconds.
What's the color?
It's it's myself to pick a color now.
Yellow.
I'm gonna give her a chance to throw the card out.
Damn.
I had her 8.
God damn. You know I got all
I'd
the
rather
colors
my
now.
boss not being there, cause what? She don't gotta micromanage me.
Okay,
She don't gotta, cause when you at home, baby, you not worried about what I'm doing, cause you at home running errands, not doing your job. So I already know you ain't gonna be calling me. I love that. Be at. No, I don't need that. Once you teach me how to do my job, I'm gonna do my job. That's all you need to worry about. If there's ever a time I didn't do my job, then yes, be on me. But if that don't ever happen, don't do that.
That's a good quality to have, though, to be able to be taught something and then be able to, you know, function on your own. Cause you ain't got time to keep coming back. Hey, so you did you
See,
man.
I'm in the office all day, every day. So my boss don't be there. He works 2 days a week in the office, and when he there, we don't see him. His office upstairs somewhere. We don't barely see him.
He a non-existent
But like you
boss.
said, to the micromanaging, like I don't need nobody. My boss don't do that. But it was like if they did, you know, it's like you don't need to be around. Some people, like you said, need that. A lot of people don't. But and like I said, in my office, sometimes there are things that are above me, and there's no one there but me, you know. And I'm like, so what am I gotta figure out. I don't get pay me enough to do that, and I don't mind doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you be like, oh, sorry.
I don't mind
let me
doing no
contact the
type of
boss.
work as long as I'm getting paid.
So you the backbone.
You got
but no.
skip.
Yeah.
Man, they made you pluck and skip.
Yeah, I got.
Oh no, David.
Oh, see.
Don't let sis win, y'all. Come on.
I got something for that. Go ahead, hurry, get it back.
But yeah, you say you ain't no office type of man. What kind of life you used to?
Yeah, what you got going
Shit,
on?
I'm trucking, man. I'm on the road.
Indeed.
On the road, but
Yeah,
sound like you maybe got some good news coming.
Oh, no news about what?
You on the road?
Yeah, I'm just on the road. Stay to stay. I was so just recently.
Rock life.
Yeah.
Just recently, I'm gonna get rid of the over the road. You know, state to state, but I got something local going on now. So
Okay.
So what that mean? Some people don't know what that mean.
what, like
Over the road? What's the
Over the road.
what's the difference? What do
So
you
the
do?
difference between over the road and local, when you trucking, you drive over the road. You know, it's state to state, city to city. You know what I'm saying? So you going to sleep here, you waking up. You going here, you gonna sleep there. You waking up, you going somewhere. So I'm in a different city, different state every day. You know what I'm saying? So
Sleep.
between that and local, pretty much local, you gonna go home every night. You know what I'm saying? To your family, sleep in your own bed, eat your good food. You know what I'm saying?
So where you sleep at when you over the road?
Oh, the trucks. So some trucks got bunks, double bunks. Or if you tired, you might be tired of sleeping in the truck. You go get a hotel room, something like
It's
that.
my go again.
Yeah, it is.
It's me, right?
Oh no.
Wait, no, it's me.
So what's the
I didn't know.
pros of being on the road, over the road? What's the pros of that?
It's you now.
What's the,
Man.
Or what's the fun? If you don't want to say the pros, what's the funness?
Driving state to state.
Get that free travel. That travel.
That's like getting paid to do a road trip.
Yeah.
You get to see all this hell
But
states
it
I ain't
ain't.
seen.
That's it. For me, if you know what I'm saying, like the money, the money gonna come with whatever you're doing. But for me, I think just going from state to state, and man, because it ain't all what you think it is. You know, shit, man. You go some places to pick your load up. You sitting there for hours and hours and hours. You know, we got drive time, so we got 11 hours to drive every day, and then we supposed to be off for 10 hours. But it don't go like that. You know what I'm saying? We ain't go by the rules.
They
said, nigga, we got two accounts for you.
We got one more coming. Go ahead.
We got one for Marcel, one for Bolden. Okay.
There you go. We call that up.
Either way, we gotta make it.
That's crazy though. Like
That's
so,
crazy.
So when you on the road, like how often? Like I get, you know what I'm saying? Local, you come home every night. On the road, you don't. How often you get to come home? You know?
I think it just varies as far as the company. You know what I mean? With my company, they told me I could go home. I got to be out 3 weeks, and I get to go home for 4 days. But see, when I first,
days.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. 21 days.
For
you know what I'm saying?
All your appointments, everything, all your stuff.
Right. Hey, I ain't got no big family because 4 days you ain't gonna get no rest.
I'm telling you, you ain't gonna get nothing done. So for me, it kind of like to maximize, you know what I'm saying, my time out there. I just 4 months, 5 months at a time. You might only see me 3 weeks out of the year. It's 52 weeks in a year. You know what I'm saying? So you gonna see me maybe 3 weeks.
Oh my God!
Not even for a whole week.
He did. Your legs ever fall asleep now? Like,
now you gotta do something to keep yourself going.
Oh my!
Shout out to them truckers.
If you shout out
to the truckers.
Okay, that's a job there, cause especially you in there by yourself, you ain't got nobody in there with you. That's
unless you team it. But some people, you know, some guys might bring the girl out there with them, you know, something like that.
They sleep in the truck,
Right?
By yourself. She is not here for it.
21 days. What she bring? Spending the night, babe?
I mean, but it's an airport in every city, so
I
if she come out there for 3-4 days,
she
all right,
right
I'm
up
gonna put you
there.
on a plane, you go home.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying?
I was about to say,
See, man, you gonna get these people the wrong way. That's the problem now. We can't get no love on them, motherfuckers.
Oh look, I'm sorry too, y'all. I know truckers need
It's
love
probably
too.
my go because I had my calls on the table.
Yeah.
It's probably.
probably is.
Listen.
So what do you eat out there on the road?
Just
Over the road, is it good food? Cause I've been to a truck stop before. The food was like, ooh, yes. What's the
It all depends.
I don't know.
It all depends on where you go. You know what I mean?
All right, the color gonna be blue.
It's
Did Marcel go?
No.
No.
I thought it was my turn.
It was her go. Anyway.
I thought I'd been after Shalon.
Well,
I just went and then you went.
Oh, sorry.
Well, we gotta go ahead now.
Nigga, I go again. I need a car.
All them calls. You know what?
But every truck stop got
Uno, baby.
See, y'all
got
niggas
food places. I mean, they got healthy choices in there. It's on your.
Shuffle hands.
I want that.
So we gonna go to the
No,
left.
that means
You gotta put them in it.
you shuffle them all together,
Oh, I didn't know that's
and
what that
then you
means.
disperse them back out.
I just wanted the Uno hand.
Yeah.
This how real niggas shuffle.
She don't know how to shuffle.
Oh man,
She don't want to do it.
somebody else do it.
She don't know how to
Get
shuffle.
the same card.
Okay.
Who trying to cut the little dick?
Man, look.
That's been crazy. Somebody gonna have more cards than
I
the
bet.
other. So I'm sure it wasn't even number.
Yeah, it probably wasn't. That's the beauty of the game.
Yeah.
That's
Oh
so
wow.
And
Marcel.
now,
Look at it.
and now I don't have Uno anymore.
Oh, I didn't call
What's
the color.
What's the color?
Red.
Alright.
So it's my
No,
go.
it's Marcel's turn. We reversed it.
You know what? Y'all cheating.
No, I have reversed it. You have
Y'all done had too much drink.
Probably.
But yeah, other than that, man,
Okay.
like it's cool. I think my biggest issue as a trucker was the parking issue. There's a big parking issue right now with trucking. Like it's just not enough spaces. You know what I'm saying? You got hundreds of thousands of trucks. Everybody got to shut down at some point, and they want us to be off. But it's like you don't have nowhere to park, so you might be at a truck stop, but you know you might not be in a space. They want you in a space. You know what I'm saying? So like I'm in that joint at the end of the night. I'm laid back. I done did my little post trip. Got my phone in my hand. I'm on Instagram, cracking toes. You know what I'm saying? All that.
Calling it a night.
Oh no.
You
Who's
like,
that knocking?
oh man, see, I know what that is already.
Who
You know
that
what I'm saying?
knocking?
Because I know I ain't parked where I'm supposed to be parked. So you know, I ain't trying to answer. So here he come again. I'm like, so now I gotta get up because he gonna be knocking on my shit till I get up, right? So I had to go look. Sorry, gonna have to ask you to move. You can't park here. There's no parking. And I'm like, bro, come on. I done been up 15, 16 hours.
Tell me where to go and then I'll move. Until then I ain't going nowhere because where I'm going.
But they ain't got nothing to tell you. They don't know. I don't know. You just can't park here. I'm like, bro. That ain't it. You know what I'm
He
saying?
said we can't help you.
Hey, at least they can't tow that hoe.
You better not.
I was deaf and went right back to sleep.
Yeah, we're gonna have big problems, but I mean, it's work. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have a love for it though.
I thought Janae said
Yeah, I
that
said
color.
red. I changed it again. See, you got.
Oh my goodness, y'all are cheating.
All right, so
Who showed the car?
the color is gonna be green. And sorry if you don't know, it says draw 12 bum.
Damn.
Who
Y'all
draws
some
12?
haters.
Yeah, no.
But look, I've been telling people we ought to do this podcast thing, right? So they be like, man, Podcast. Man, she telling me, okay. They're like, podcast. What y'all podcast gonna be about? What is it gonna be about? And I just be like, I be like, shit, I mean, you know, it's entertainment. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I just be like, it's gonna be lit.
Shit, it's family.
It's informational.
Education.
Sometimes we gonna get a little vulnerable.
It's comical.
From real talks to real laughs, we bring you the Numero Uno podcast.
Yeah. All right, folks. We want to appreciate y'all for checking in with us, man. Checking us out. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can get with us next week. We may have a guest. We may not. You understand? But listen, that's all our time. Until next time.
Bye.